Yo, what is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K video. So today, guys, we are going to be looking at my squad, which I've taken into my team Unlimited to try and go 12-0 and pick up that pink diamond, Dan Issel. So I did experiment with quite a few different players and different teams, and I actually found that all of these players in my best squad were not going to make the cut. So none of these players I'm going to be using to go 12-0. The team I'm using is there. Now, you guys might be wondering, what the fuck is that? Like, you've got Diamond Melo, you've got Diamond Baron Davis, and you're going to be using that team? But yes, guys, this is the team I am going to use because I love it. It plays so well. It is so much fun to play with as well. And I don't feel like I'm forcing it with any single player. If I had a couple of diamonds on this team, I subconsciously might just try and feed the ball to them to try and force up bad shots if they're not in the right situation, just in the hope that them being a diamond will actually carry the shot in. But with a team like this, everyone is nice and even. There's no standout player. Everybody has a job. Everybody has a speciality. And all in all, it's a fantastic team. And people do underestimate you massively when they come up and they see a couple of emeralds and a couple of sapphires. So, if you have seen my squad builders in the past, I've done an overpowered emerald and sapphire squad. And quite a few of these players will have been on those squads. So, I'm pretty sure Daniel Gibson and Manute Bol were in my overpowered sapphire squad. And I'm 100% sure that these three emeralds were, along with Stephen Curry and JaVale McGee. These cards have been released quite recently, so that is why they weren't in the video. But for the team I'm going to be using, I don't think I can go far wrong with these guys here. It should match me up against lesser opponents as well. Not that I'm saying I want an easy route, but I don't want to be coming up against teams full of diamonds and pink diamonds with these guys here. So fingers crossed the matchmaking does hold up and it doesn't pit me against full diamond lineup. So let's have a quick run through the squad. Of course, we've got Daniel Gibson at the one. Everybody knows about this guy and how good he is. I've nearly played 100 games with him now. That is crazy. He has been on my squad since day one and you still can't go far wrong with him. Look at that 3-point percentage. That is ridiculous. I believe that is around 60%. At least 60% actually, so that is pretty fantastic. He's got 6 gold badges. I think I did put a few extra badges onto him just to make him that a little bit better. And of course, everybody knows that this guy is so good at driving. He's got such a nice release on his three-pointer as well. And he is just a bit of a liability on defense with a 63 shot contest, but speed-wise, he is rapid. So at the one, Daniel Gibson is fantastic to lead the line and lead your offense. At the 2, Jason Richardson, 70 games on this guy. Shoots just under 50% from the 3, but he is a fantastic slasher. So in terms of driving, 86 driving layup, 84 driving dunk, and a decent 3-ball at an 82, but he does have a very nice release indeed, and he is nice and quick with an 82 speed for someone who is 6'6". And then of course Mo Peterson, this guy is still absolutely insane. On day one everybody raved about this guy, and a couple of months in, or a month or so in, and he is still absolutely insane. So 95 games played, again he's coming up to 100 games, which is pretty awesome. And of course well over 50% from the 3-point line and from the field as well. And he is just so good all round. He's got such a good release. It's so easy to get the green lights with this guy, and he is actually alright on defense, which is why I play him at the small forward position. 6'9" with a 78 shot contest and 82 speed is absolutely fantastic. So Mo Peterson, Jay Rich and Daniel Gibson, all of them rapid, all of them can drive inside, and all of them have fantastic releases and very nice 3-point ratings. Moving on to the big men, and we do have a 2K17 favourite, and it is Channing Frye. 82 games. Damn, I didn't realise I played that many with this guy, but He is great as a stretch big, which is exactly why you have him in your lineup. 87 mid-range, 93 pointer, and that is about all he offers. But that is all you need him to offer, because for defense you have got 7'7" Manute Bol in the center. 63 games played on him. Grabs obviously plenty of rebounds. He gets a few points, nothing crazy, but 2.5 blocks per game. This guy just swats anything out of the paint, and surprisingly he doesn't get bullied too much down low. And this year hardly anybody goes in the post. No one has really used post moves against me when I'm using Manute Bol, because obviously he does have a ridiculously low strength rating. He's only got 60 strength, so if someone had like a Mark Issel or something like 90 odd strength, they could easily back him down, but people just don't do it. So I don't really see a disadvantage to running Mr. Bol at the center position. He is just so good. He's so lanky. He deflects so many shots and so many passes, and he's just such a big presence down in the paint that people just don't drive in against him. So for a defensive presence, Manute is the guy. Moving on to the bench, and I do actually love my bench unit, sometimes more than my starters. Maybe if I had Mo Peterson down instead of Stauskas, then this bench unit here is fantastic. So at the 1, of course we do have the rookie sensation, Stephen Curry, with the Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame, with the gold limitless range. God, if it was Hall of Fame, that'd be ridiculous. So he came with the limitless range, and I did add difficult shots and pick and roll maestro to him, just to give him a few more options off the dribble and coming off of screens. 28 games with him and 16 points, shooting well over 50% from 3, or just about, and he is such a good player. I did struggle in the beginning with him just to get used to how you play with him, because I haven't even used the Amethyst Steph this year, but now I'm used to him. I absolutely love him. His handles are fantastic with an 86 ball control, and his 3 feels so much better than an 85. If you get his release right, you are going to be having a lot of fun. And surprisingly, not too bad on defense with a 74 shot contest. And of course, he is nice and quick with an 83 speed. We've got Nick Stauskas up next. Now, this is one of the new cards, and I haven't really played too much with him, but he's got a 93 3 ball, and he can drive inside with an 82 driving layup. So he's a player that is there mainly to shoot and stretch the floor. He can put the ball on the floor though with a 79 ball control, and he's not too slow with 77 speed. And then we move on to one of my favourite cards this year, Emerald T-Mac. When this guy gets a better card, it is going to be ridiculous. So it comes with gold posterizer, very nice indeed. I have played a lot more than 4 games with him, but a lot of them have been rage quits, so the stats do not count. But even through the 4 games, 14.5 points, very nice. It basically gets 0.7 of everything by the looks of it, but look at that, shooting from the field, about 60% field goal, which is fantastic. Driving inside, this guy is unstoppable. 84 driving layup, 91 driving dunk, and an 85 contact dunk as well. He has caught some mean posters, especially with the gold posterizer. 84 ball control with an 81 block and 88 speed. T-Mac, you are so good. I absolutely love this card. And like I said, when he gets a better card, it is going to be so much fun. Obviously being 6'8 as well, if he was playing at the shooting guard or the point guard position, which he could play, he would be even better. Moving on to Old Man Dirk. Well, he's not old in this card, but, you know, he is still slow as shit. So, of course, pick and pop at gold. Very nice indeed. 4 games played. 4.5 points. Not too shabby. He's shooting around 50% from the field and from 3-point range. Obviously, 90 post fade on Dirk is fantastic. And then a 78 open 3, but it does feel better than that, I have to say. He does have a slow release, so in a way it does make it easier to get the green light because you're not rushing the timing. You know you've got to hold it down for a little while to get the bar full. 81 free throw, not too bad. Again, with his release, they are nice and easy. But, of course, Dirk is so slow. But that is why you have JaVale next to him. Defensive beast. Rim protector gold, very nice indeed. And he averages a couple of points, couple of boards, nothing crazy. But he is in there for his defense with a 91 block and an 84 shot contest with 91 rebounding. And a 71 speed for a center is not too bad. So if you guys are looking for a cheap team to compete in My Team Unlimited, you cannot go wrong with this squad here. It's so cheap. A couple of them are token rewards, but none of them higher than the Sapphire tier. And yeah, this team is so much fun to play with. There's so many slashes on here. There's so many great dunkers. J Rich and T-Mac are both fantastic. And everyone is such a good shooter, with the exceptions of the centers. But this is a great all-round team. They can do a bit of everything. So if you want to give this team a try, I definitely recommend it. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.